Well, Tom, some great news out of the AFL this morning with the game committing to all 18 clubs having an AFLW team by 2023. What does this mean for the Sydney Swans?
This is a great announcement from the AFL. It was obviously the key topic of discussion from the AFL Commission yesterday, and so ecstatic to hear that there's a really clear runway now for the Sydney Swans to be a participant in the AFLW competition as early as end of 2022. So this is, I guess, a moment in time that we've been waiting for since we weren't part of the initial intake with what we thought very good reasons. We've been working feverishly to build I guess a sustainable program underpinned by the Youth Girls Academy, which has become a really significant part of our club. So I know this news will be extremely well received by our members and fans alike, and we can't wait to put our absolute best foot forward as part of a submission process to the AFL.
A lot of hard work has gone into ensuring the club is ready to expand in the AFLW. We've got close to 300 girls in the Swans Academy. It's certainly been a long time in the making for the Swans, hasn't it?
Yeah, when you're right, Harley. When we decided not to involve ourselves in the first iteration of AFLW, our view was very much that we want to build the program, or the club, if you like, the women's part of the club from the ground up. We've seen the advancement of the Youth Boys Academy for over a decade now. In the past couple of years, we've started at the base level of under 11s with the girls, and we're a few years into that now. We've got just under 300, 299 to be precise, participants in our Youth Girls program, and I know our fans and members would agree with me that when we saw them playing for the first time over the earlier part of this year in the under 17s and under 19s, it was great to see that energy, and there's some good talent there. We had some really good results, and we look forward to, I guess, our first team to run out in the red and white to be underpinned by local young women who have come through our academy. And there's a flag on the hill now, and I look forward to seeing the momentum build as we march towards it.
This is a huge step forward for not only us as a club, but for women's sport, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. Look, I think we've all seen as sports fans the explosion of women's sport, and from a Swans point of view, I touched on the Youth Girls program, and they've become a really meaningful part of our club, and we're very much a club that certainly endeavours to listen to our fans and members as much as we can, and it's loud and clear that they've been waiting for us to be in a position to put a team in the AFLW, and it's the right thing. It's as I say, we haven't been in it, but I've been a follower of it, and you can't help but get caught up in the excitement, and primarily around the opportunities that come through. And I've got a young daughter. She's only 3. She bounces around with her older brothers, and if she could articulate it well, I'm sure she'll tell me tonight that she's pretty pumped about what's on the horizon.
You mentioned 2022. Is that when we will see a Swan side run out in the AFLW?
Yeah, look, I am. I'm really confident in our team's ability to put forward a really compelling case. We think we've got a unique proposition now. The competition started back in 2017. The game has developed. The participation numbers for youth girls and women's competitions in Sydney has skyrocketed. So we think we're absolutely right to be a vehicle for those participants and talented women to play for the Swans. So we'll be going all guns blazing to put forward the most compelling case we possibly can. And we think, like all things, we want to do things well, and we think that we can build a really strong AFLW program.